My name is Melissa Monteros. The organization is W&M Dance Projects of Calgary. W&M was really the baby of Wojtek and I working together. When we started off, we were Dance Theatre of Gdańsk. So we met in Poland, we worked together, we created our first duet together in 1993. And then we talked about forming a company in Poland because a number of dancers were coming to me and asking me, Melissa, why don't you start a company in Poland? That later evolved into W&M Physical Theatre. You know, I think that growing up as a young artist myself, one of the differences that I see for this generation of dancers is that there were a lot of companies around who were hiring dancers full-time, and a lot of companies that you could see performing, so there was something to aspire to. We don't really have that in Calgary. We have the Alberta Ballet, we have Decidedly Jazz Dance Works, and other than that, it's mostly independent artists creating work and doing their very best to try to present work. So I think it's really missing from our community, and when I look at dancers graduating, I think, what are they gonna, what do they have to look at? Like, where do they want to go?
My name is Wojtek, originally from Poland. I moved to Calgary 20 years ago. My role in company is with Melissa Monteros. I'm co-choreographer and co-director and co-founder. WM do a lot. Definitely the first and the main thing is to keep developing artistic work. So keep producing, creating, and moving forward with our investigation what is possible to bring on the stage and what is possible on the way of training and going with our need to express ourselves. But after time we figure out that there's need to build some kind of layers or stairs for younger dancers who would like to eventually join the company. So the second layer is to bring a lot of education to our studio, sharing our knowledge because we are in the field, we're dealing with dance theater already like 30 years. So there's a second layer is to educate, teach, coach, and setting up proper choreographic work for the younger generation.
My name is Remy Kern, and I'm a dancer for Surge, which is the apprenticeship program for WM. So I've been dancing as Wojtek and Melissa as my prof since second year, and then I heard Surge is restarting this year, and it's a really great opportunity to dance outside of the university. W&M and Surge open up a lot of opportunities and means of making connections with other choreographers around Calgary. I know Surge, just this year we've already worked with Deanne Walsh, we've worked with Tina Guthrie, Tanya, we're working with Helen Husak. We've also had the chance to work with Wojtek, obviously, because he's one of the heads. So it gives you a chance to make a lot of great connections in Calgary.
Third layer is popularization and animation. That's my area of interest actually, animating culture. And we choose dance like the easiest way to bring culture to the city and to any community. So there's another layer running the workshops, open them for the general public, not necessarily people who oriented on the future and developing them strength like professional dancers. Why we, like an organization, need the help from Elevating Calgary? General knowledge, like we're not working in the cave, and knowledge like art is accessible for everybody. It's existing. So this will be one main aspect to help us reach people who don't know yet about opportunities. And I knew even on the way of running our programs, we try to promote as much as possible using the social media. But that's a really locked, close circle, and most of the time this is pretty much from mouth to mouth gossiping. I think this kind of help on the way of branding, promoting, helping us reach more population.
With the Elevate Calgary funds, what we're looking for is support for those dancers. We want to be able to offer them an opportunity to stay focused on the development of their careers as a dancer without being completely distracted by running around town trying to teach at 50 million different places in order to just pay the rent.